is a 2v2 map with the lens flare, right?
The lens flare.
Yeah, because it's
I'm not.
well, Orena is the one that's close by. Yeah, this is the
Oh,
lens
okay. I
flare
see what
map.
you mean now. I don't remember a lens flare.
Yeah, right on the map. Even the mini map shows the lens flare, or at least when you're loading in. Maybe not without the what's it called? Fog of War. There we go. That's what I was thinking of. So, spawning in the top left-hand corner of this map is the blue Zerg player winning that first game, and look at that automated tournament medal trophy right next to his base. It is VillaiN, the Grandmaster.
And in the bottom half of this map, we have got our yellow Protoss looking to take the series now 1-1. It is PappiJoe.
Alright, so yeah, Dust Towers is the lens flare map. You can see right here on the map, there's a little tower. Well, it's not really little, it's kind of huge actually, that if you look at it, there's actually a lens flare. And actually,
I see it now. I've never seen that before.
yeah, it's that rainbow lens flare. J.J. Abrams would be proud. But we do see that a hatch is going to go down for our Zerg player. It's a little bit over a third of the way, near halfway done. And then we're going to see that he took gas and then pool after that. So going hatch, gas, pool to kind of change the way that he's opening up now that he doesn't have gold bases to take advantage of.
I find it interesting that he's taken the base that would normally be a third of a lane, and we do have a pylon being placed there. It is pretty much in VillaiN's view, so I'm curious how he's going to react to that, and I'm also pretty curious as to the plan there of PappiJoe, but he did cancel it, so maybe
Yeah.
he's just trying to force a reaction.
Yeah. So he didn't have a forge back at home. So, but this map is really, really long. So the overlords aren't even close to scouting a potential forge. And since no scout came by, he was hoping he could just force that hatchery to cancel just because he was afraid. Or even getting the drone pull is probably a little bit more realistic to prevent some of that income. But VillaiN's not gonna fall for that. And so he's just going to go ahead and let that continue. And PappiJoe is just canceling that pylon.
So we actually do have a Stargate placed now for PappiJoe. Looks like we're going to see some more Stargate play. I'm curious if he's going to kind of do the Oracle play that he did before by making about 3 4-ish Oracles and harassing with those. Because Mass Oracle can be pretty mean, especially if controlled well.
Yeah, oracles are just I love like doing mono battles with oracles. That's when I realized they're not like super OP, but it was definitely when you got a critical mass of them, they're really fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but Zerglings are going to push out this probe, so the probe's not going to be able to see too much more. Hey, there's another lens flare on that green pylon crystal looking thing. But we do see a third base is going down for VillaiN as well, so definitely getting that economy going and getting that larva. And we do see that an evolution chamber is actually created as well, so evolution chamber is going to give access to those upgrades coming up here.
We've got more lings on the way. Speed has just finished for these lings, and there might be a little bit of a poke here just to see what's up, or maybe even get into the base, but the Adept is really doing a decent job at preventing that. However, the Adept is losing its shields now. The health is getting a little low. These lings could pop in here and cause some problems, but the pylon overcharge has gone down, and the ramp has been blocked off completely, at least for the moment. So those lings are not going to get in at the moment, but there are quite a few more lings behind this.
Yeah, and we actually see that VillaiN is queuing up spores, and that's because on the other side of the map, PappiJoe is coming in with an Oracle. So already taking out 6 drones with this, so already doing his good damage, and all he needs to do is get out of here. So, but we do see that the lings are going to come out. They actually did a lot of damage to that cyber core.
Yeah, that was getting a little low there for a minute.
Yeah,
oh, and we do have a drop now. A clever little Zergling drop.
Yeah, so we're going to see the elevator trick is going to be at hand, and these lings are going to be able to roam free, but luckily there are oracles here to help clean things up, but this is just annoying for the Protoss player.
Oh, it is so annoying for the Protoss player.
Oh, hello, DrennoC.
Hey, DrennoC.
Hello. You can finish it. You can finish it. I wanted to say something really clever and just leave, but I wasn't sure that was going.
That cyber core might just fall here, actually. It looks like it is going to get down.
Yeah, that cyber core goes down, so that's going to remove the adepts and the stalkers from being produced until that cyber core is here. And these lings are just going to run around, scout, and go ahead and just get
be
a complete
annoying.
vision. Yeah, be annoying.
Yeah.
And get full vision of the base. So it's starting to lose probe presence, too.
And it's actually really distracting too when you're trying to macro and at the same time deal with lings at your base and dealing with lings at your like the front of your base too.
Yeah, and this Overlord is still elevating things. So not only are probes at the front doorway of the Protoss base, but they're even being elevated up. So that's a word. Yeah, elevated is a word. And so we're going to see more of these Zerglings going to come in. So Zerglings running around the base trying to get as much damage as it can, be annoying. We're even seeing that more of them are being committed, and they're going to be pressuring the front. This gateway might even go down as well.
The gateway getting very close does fall. The lings though do retreat for now as there are a lot of adepts and zealots up there. But back home we do have just a few drones there at the third and not too many at the nat. So there's actually not that many drones on VillaiN's end here, at least not yet.
Yeah, we
behind
see
this
that
attack.
29 drones right now. That's a very small amount considering that there's 3 bases. So really committing hard to these lings, and now there's 4 oracles here, so they're going to be able to clean up lings like no other. But they could be across the map doing some more damage if they really wanted to. But the lings are going to force them to stay here, at least until it's secured.
Lings, yeah, they're preventing the third a little bit, but they are chased away now, and the third is safe now for PappiJoe to take. The Oracle's heading out to do some more damage again. That is 5 Oracles. That can do some serious damage if you're not prepared for it.
Right? All they need to have one is tank the Spore Crawler shots and the Queen shots, so... But there are going to be multiple Spore Crawlers here, so not going to be able to get this third base down.
And we've also got, yeah, there's 2 at the third and 2 at the nat as well. Or I guess, yeah, the second base or third base there.
VillaiN just being super safe right now. He committed to all these links and he's low on drones, so he really has to make sure that he doesn't just straight up die now that there's all these oracles. So the Spore Crawlers was a correct choice, more so for positioning and to kind of figure out, like, make PappiJoe not like actually have to fight to get his engagements and get some of that damage done. But we do see that Queens are going to be able to get sniped still, as long as they're not by the Spore Crawlers. So we do see the Zealots are going to go down here, but the Adepts are just going to be able to stand here and just tank some shots, and we see they're going to take down the Queen, and now Stalkers are in the mix too.
And GG, the series is now 1-1. PappiJoe did a pretty good job there. Really good defense there, especially during the drop. The lanes were being very annoying, but he held it and was actually doing very well on workers and managed to use his advantage in army to kind of take back that game.
Yeah, so alright, now that DrennoC is here, DrennoC's going to go ahead and take my spot so he can give his expert analysis and not hear me talk and butcher everything. So I'm going to peace out, fix these camera things, and looks like we have a series on our hand. It's 1-1 between these 2 players.
Awesome, awesome. Can you hear me? Am I coming through as a human? Great. No, I know that. I'm trying to figure out Skype. Like, my internet's being okay, but just Skype is slow. So I've been clicking webcam for the past 5 minutes, and Skype's like, well, are you sure you want to show your face, DrennoC? And I'm like, well, to be quite, I don't know Skype. And Skype's like, okay, let's think about your life choices in the past few weeks. Like, oh, come on, Skype. Just let me show my camera.
Yeah. Are you in the chat channel?
I will be in the chat channel as soon as you tell me what it is.
Yeah, RSL SE2. Actually, you should be on my friends list. I hope so.
I'm there. Okay, I don't know how much lag I'm getting on my cam. Are you receiving lag from